Most residential builders compare Buildertrend and CoConstruct completely the wrong way. They compare feature lists first. But here's the truth no one tells you. The better platform is usually the one that fits your workflow naturally, not the one with the most tools. And if you choose the wrong construction software in 2026, you can end up creating more confusion, slower communication, and frustrated teams instead of improving operations. In this video, I'll break down Buildertrend versus CoConstruct, explain the biggest differences between them, show who each platform works best for, and help you avoid the mistake many contractors make before subscribing. And later, I'll show you the hidden factor that matters more than pricing for most builders. So let's get straight into it. First, let's answer the obvious question. Which platform is actually better in 2026? Honestly, neither one automatically wins for everyone. That's the key thing many reviews fail to explain clearly. Buildertrend and CoConstruct are both heavily focused on residential construction businesses, but they prioritize workflows differently. Understanding that changes everything. Now imagine Jake runs a remodeling company focused on home renovations, client communication, and project scheduling. He wants a system helping the office and field crews stay aligned without creating extra complexity. Buildertrend may feel stronger for that workflow because many contractors find it cleaner and more scalable operationally. Now compare that to Alex running custom home builds with highly detailed client selections and personalization workflows. CoConstruct has historically appealed strongly to custom builders wanting deeper homeowner interaction during projects. That's the first big distinction. Workflow focus. Now here's where things get interesting. Many contractors buy software based on popularity instead of operational fit. That's usually a mistake, because construction software affects daily workflows constantly. Small friction points become huge frustrations over time. Now let's discuss Buildertrend first. Buildertrend is widely known for combining project management, client communication, scheduling, estimating, and financial workflows into one connected system. That integrated approach appeals strongly to growing residential builders, especially companies wanting operational structure without jumping between multiple disconnected tools. Now here's the problem. Some contractors assume all-in-one software automatically solves operational chaos. It doesn't. This is where most people fail. Software only improves systems teams actually follow consistently. That's why implementation matters so much. Now in a minute, I'll show you the hidden issue contractors often ignore during software comparisons that later creates huge frustration. But first, let's continue. Now let's discuss CoConstruct. CoConstruct built strong recognition particularly among custom home builders and remodelers, focused heavily on homeowner collaboration, client selections, approvals, and communication workflows often become major priorities in custom residential projects. That's where CoConstruct historically performed well for many builders. Now imagine John building luxury custom homes. Clients constantly request material changes, selection updates, and project communication. Strong homeowner collaboration tools become extremely valuable there. That's one reason some custom builders still strongly prefer CoConstruct workflows. Now here's where things get interesting again. The best software often depends more on operational pain points than feature lists. That's the hidden truth. If communication chaos is your biggest issue, you prioritize differently than contractors struggling mainly with scheduling or estimating. Now, let's discuss usability because this matters massively. Construction software only creates value if teams actually use it consistently. Buildertrend is often viewed as more polished and scalable for broader residential operations. Some contractors find CoConstruct more specialized toward custom home workflows. Again, workflow fit determines success. Now here's the hidden factor I mentioned earlier. Team adoption. This matters more than pricing for most contractors, because even expensive software becomes worthless when field crews avoid it, office staff dislike it, or workflows feel overly complicated. Adoption drives ROI. That's the real secret. Now imagine Jake buys software packed with advanced tools. But the project managers stop updating tasks consistently because workflows feel cumbersome. Immediately, operational visibility collapses. This happens constantly across construction companies. Now in a minute, I'll show you the smartest way to compare these platforms before committing long-term. But first, let's continue. Let's discuss integrations. This matters heavily in 2026. Builders increasingly want software connected with QuickBooks, estimating tools, supplier systems, and communication platforms. Disconnected systems create duplicate work constantly. That operational inefficiency becomes expensive, fast. Buildertrend often appeals strongly to contractors wanting broad operational connectivity and scaling workflows. CoConstruct may appeal more to builders prioritizing highly personalized client management experiences. Again, priorities determine fit. Now here's another major consideration. Business size. Smaller contractors sometimes overbuy complexity. That's a common mistake. Now imagine Alex manages a relatively lean remodeling business. He may not need highly advanced enterprise-style operational systems. A cleaner, simpler workflow may deliver stronger real-world value. This is why software decisions should match operational reality, not future fantasies. Now here's where things get interesting again. Construction software is increasingly less about individual features and more about reducing communication breakdowns. That's the real business value. Better systems reduce missed updates, project confusion, duplicate work, and homeowner frustration. Those improvements protect profitability significantly. Now let's answer the practical question directly. Who should usually lean toward Buildertrend? Typically, residential builders and remodelers wanting broader operational management, scalability, and integrated workflows. Who should usually lean toward CoConstruct? Usually, custom home builders and contractors prioritizing highly detailed homeowner collaboration and selections management. That's the cleanest breakdown. Now, before we finish, let's summarize clearly. Buildertrend and CoConstruct are both strong residential construction platforms in 2026. But they prioritize workflows differently. Buildertrend often fits builders wanting broader operational structure and scalability. CoConstruct often fits custom builders prioritizing homeowner collaboration and personalized project workflows. Neither platform automatically wins for every contractor. Now here's the biggest takeaway. The best construction software is not the one with the biggest marketing budget or longest feature list. It's the one your team consistently uses to reduce operational friction every single day. That's what actually creates business value. So here's the bottom line. If you want broader operational management and scalable residential workflows, Buildertrend may fit better. If your business revolves heavily around custom home communication and detailed client collaboration, CoConstruct may feel more natural operationally. The smartest contractors choose based on workflow alignment, not hype. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with which construction platform you're considering right now. And if you want, I can also compare Buildertrend, CoConstruct, and JobTread side by side next.